This is episode 2 of my
Me?
Icewind Dale Let's Play. I have good news for everyone. I'm really sorry about episode 1 and jankiness of the frame rate. I was able to move my save off my Macintosh laptop over onto my desktop PC, and it should result in a much smoother viewing experience for everyone who is tuning in to this Let's Play. So, for those of you that watched episode 1 and enjoyed it despite the jankiness, thank you. Welcome back to episode 2. I am looking forward to seeing what's ahead for us. So,
What now?
with that introduction out of the way, let's get started.
Good as
So
gold.
we just helped Aspel out with his wolf problem, and now we're going to push on and see what else this town of East Haven has in store for the party. Look at that beautiful frame rate. This is a lot better. Thank goodness. Aha! A strange blue-skinned woman. Let's find out what her story's about. Elsia. The woman has the skin like the surface of the lake, light green hair and delicate features like that of an elf. At your approach, she begins to sing a soft, flowing song, like the sound of a great undersea current. But you have no idea why the song reminds you of that. In a moment, the song and the feeling passes, and the woman looks at you hopefully. Who in the hells are you, and what are you doing here? Elsia. The woman looks pained, but she does not respond. Your journal has been updated. We encountered a strange blue-skinned woman upon the shores of East Haven. She spoke in song, and she seemed pained that we could not understand her. There must be something drawing her to East Haven, but we know not what. That song. Are you the woman that Jehoan sees in his dreams? Alessia. Jonan? Yes, Jonan. You are the woman from his dreams, aren't you? Alicia. Yes, yes. Have your eyes fallen upon him? Do you know where it is he walks? Yes, I spoke to him recently. He sees you in his dreams, but he doesn't know what you want of him. What do you want? Alicia. I am of the calling Alicia of the sky's mirror. My heart is Jonan's, but he cannot see me in the flesh, or else I will become as the current upon the shore. A gift do I have for him, from one of his blood long ago, who also held my heart, but not as Jonan holds it now. Gift? What do you mean? Alicia. Many reflections of the moon have come and gone since the day in which one of the blood of Jonan fell beneath the waters of the lake. He fought the last of the great white serpents that swam upon the northern winds. The Queen Mother, Ikasarat, I have no idea how to pronounce that, who now lies without life on the bed of the lake. A promise was made, and I must honor it. What promise? Alicia. The one from whom Jonan comes asked I see his blade return to those of his blood, if the queen serpent Ika, settle with Ika, drank his life. She did, but not before he dealt her a mortal blow. From the depths of the lake I have brought the fire-shaped steel that ended her life. It is intended that it be belonging of Jonan now. So you wish to return the sword of Jonan's ancestor to him, but you cannot because the sight of you will make you stream away to water. Alicia. It is one of the laws in the lands beneath the lake's mirror. Will you give this to Jonan and tell him my heart? My songs are his. My heart is his. I will see to it that this blade is returned to Jonan, Alicia. Alicia. Here then, I entrust this to your keeping until your path crosses with that of Jonan. Return when you have given it to him. I must know if it has found its way back to its home. I'll return when I give it to Jonan. Alicia, farewell. Alright, so once again, returning back to the conundrum of playing an evil party here.
Eh?
We could, let's see. This is the blade, the shattered blade of Onan. This shattered blade lay in the breast of Ika, the last of the white dragon matriarchs that ruled the spine of the world. It was wielded by Eonin, a distant ancestor of Jonin, the fisherman in East Haven. The sword has lain at the bottom of the lake for almost a century, waiting to be returned to one of its wielder's bloodline. So that is the Shattered Blade of Onin. I am going to do a quick off-camera check to see what I can do with this blade aside from giving it back to Jonin. If I can keep it and somehow craft it for myself, I am going to do that. Okay, I've done a quick check, and it looks like the very best decision that I can make here is to, in fact, give the Shattered Blade to Jonin, and I shall receive it at some point restored later in the game. So that is what we're going to do, and we are going to reap the rewards of the XP for this quest. And XP in Icewind Dale is power. We want plenty of power. So here we go. Jonin, hey? Oh, greetings to you again. Forgot something last time we spoke? Jonin, I think I found the reason for those dreams you're having. Jonin, hey? You're not playing on a man's hopes, are you? I'd be grateful for just one night of peace. The woman in your dreams is a sea spirit, Jonin. Her kind speak through song, which is why you can understand her. Jonin, sea spirit, eh? What does she want, then? Why the dreams? Right, okay. So there's two dialogue choices here. If you sort of lie to him about her true intentions, he'll give you a bunch of junk. You'll get one allotment of XP for that, but you will not get XP from the sea spirit when you return back to her if you lie to Jonin. So that is not optimal. We are going to tell Jonin the truth here. Her name is Alicia. Speaking through dreams is one of the talents of her race. She speaks to you because she loved one of your ancestors and has carried a promise to him for many, many years. Jonin, one of my ancestors? Why come to me then? Your features remind her of him, and your heart is as strong, if not stronger. She has come to love you, but she cannot let you see her in the flesh. She wishes to give you something that belonged to your ancestor, if you would take it. Jonin, aye, I will. Of course I will. Sorry, it's a bit much to be laid upon a fisherman all at once. I'd be honored to accept anything she wishes me to have. Right, I can't quite see all this, but let's see, can we get that? No, it's a bit garbled. Anyway, we hand him his shattered blade. We promise to tell the sea spirit. See if we can get that dialogue that we lost. Oh, there we go. Here you are, then. It's the blade your ancestor used against Ikisarakt, the last of the white dragon matriarchs. It lay within the dragon's heart for almost a century at the bottom of the waters. Carry it well, and know that Alicia loves you. Your dreams should trouble you no more. Jonin, by the spine of the world, even shattered, this blade's a wonder. But no more dreams, you said? I'll miss them. Actually, her song's beautiful, simply beautiful. And Ophelia is spamming
good as gold.
Chat there with her bard song. That's okay. So having returned the shattered blade to Jonin, let's head back down and give the sea spirit the good news. We are a very well-intentioned evil party here. Alicia, have you found Jonin? Yes, and I returned the blade to him. Alicia, you have my gratitude. Please take this shaped piece of sand which I have taken from the bed of the lake. I have heard that those that walk upon the land value such things. And we get a pearl. Thank you, Alicia. Farewell. And we get a level up. And, once again, I'm just going to accept whatever I get, but on a habit, I'm going to go ahead and save on level up. Here we go, our very first level up of the game for Ophelia Ravensong, our bard. What do we get? Oh my god, we got 6 hit points. That's amazing. I really hope that that's, I think, max hit points that I can get. Let's see. Let's make sure that we're not... Oh, that's why. I'm so very glad that I saved. Let's go ahead and load. Make sure max hit points is not ticked off. Okay, let's just go through this very, very quickly. Core rules, good. Auto pause. Yeah, this all looks good. Alright, swing, bada, swing, bada. Yes! Here we go. Big HP. Oh, we still get 6. Okay, well. Timora has blessed Ophelia
So that's how it is.
Excellent.
Me?
Save.
Good as gold.
More durable, which is good. Check out these houses. What's this place? Come on, Helga. There we go.
Good as gold.
Sure. Good day, I'm Churin. How may I help you? Well met, I am Baron. What do you do here, Churin? Churin. Me? Nothing much. I manage this warehouse here for the fishmonger, Gasper. I get paid a sum to store scrimshaw and emergency food supplies here through the harsh winters. Harsh winters, eh? Sounds lovely. Anything interesting happen around town lately? Churin. Well, spending as much time as I do here in this stuffy old warehouse, I don't get to hear much gossip. If you really want to know what's going on in these parts, I suggest you buy a few rounds over at the Winter's Cradle Tavern. You'll find that drinking and spinning yarns are 2 of East Haven's favorite pastimes. Interesting. Tell me what you do for a living, Churin. Okay, that's just a repeat. There's probably not much, no important dialogue from Churin. Important job, certainly. I must be off now. Farewell.
What now?
Okay.
Good as gold.
Either, so not a very exciting house. Let's get out of here.
So that's how it is.
Let's check out this place. We are going to try and take everything not nailed down.
So that's how it is.
Oh, wait, there was one.
Good as gold.
Back in we go.
Good as gold.
There we go. Huh. And no one actually... interesting. We get a pelt. So this is our pearl from the Sea Spirit. We can sell that. And this is a winter wolf pelt, which sells for very good coin. The pure white pelt of the winter wolf is soft and luxurious. It is often sewn into garments as diverse as the rugged vests of the northern Uthgard barbarians and the delicate and fashionable winter stoles worn by the noble women throughout the Sword Coast region. Baldur's Gate 1, you can
so that's how it is. So that's how it is.
Alright, let's go in here.
So that's how it is.
Yeah, that is how it is. There is no...
Like an arrow.
Wooden containers in that house. What about here? Inside.
Me? So that's how it is.
Yeah, nothing lootable, so we'll get out of
like an arrow.
Here. Let us go in this place. Check it out. Let's see. This battered steel helmet is crested with the 5 serpentine heads of a hydra. The inscription upon it stand reads, "The Helm of Gardam Greenaxe." Gardam was the captain of the famed adventuring company, the Dragonclaw clan. The fate of this legendary swordsman remains a mystery, though he is presumed to be dead. He was last seen entering the Marsh of Toon alone.
Good as gold.
I don't know if you guys can see, there's the serpent. What do we have here? This is a large shield with a symbol of a white sword emblazoned upon its surface. Numerous dents and scratches indicate the shield has seen many battles. The inscription upon its stand reads, "The Shield of Onan." A veteran of many battles against the Uthgard barbarians, Onan was slain whilst battling a white dragon matriarch upon the waves of Lake Denishir. His body and his blade were never recovered until now. As we all know, we managed to rescue the blade from the bottom of the lake thanks to the Lady of the Lake. What's this? Alright. This huge warhammer looks as if it could take the combined strength of 2 men to wield it. Its thick steel head is bound with studded bronze bands and is speckled with what appears to be dried blood. The inscription upon its stand reads, "Bone Cracker." The magnificent weapon belonged to the legendary warrior Dumok the Fist, who died in the assault on Dragonspear Castle, which you can visit. And Siege of Dragonspear, another classic location from the Forgotten Realms, starting with the original Grey Box. Alright. The blade of this battle axe is buried deep into the stand upon which it rests. Hundreds of tiny notches have been whittled into its black oaken handle. The inscription upon its stand reads, "Bloody Ashram's Axe." This merciless warlord repeatedly used this axe to personally execute his prisoners. He was eventually brutally dismembered by his own troops. Sounds like a great guy. What about this? This is a round shield with a number of wicked barbs protruding from its surface. A flaming sword, the holy symbol of Tempest, has been etched into the center of the shield. The inscription upon its stand reads, "The Shield of Mergeth of the Order of the Steel Fang, slain on the 11th day of the battle at Borskir Bridge." Another classic location. That was where the Lord of Murder, Baal, met his end, thanks to a blade in the back by Sirik, who inherited his portfolio. And yes, I'm a big Forgotten Realms nerd. I grew up on 1st and 2nd editions, so some of this is familiar to me. Aha. The long and slender lance is of astonishing quality and workmanship. The entire length of its shaft appears to have been coated in gold, and its handle is inlaid with various precious stones. The inscription upon its stand reads, "The Golden Lance of Kedwer, heralded as the greatest horseman to ever ride in battle. Kedwer died gloriously upon the fields of the dead, alongside his trusted charger, Onyx." Alright, let's talk to Kalia here. I always like to save before I talk to PCs. Hello, my name is Akelia. I am an initiate here at the Temple of Tempest. I help Everard maintain the temple armory and perform rituals. Well met, Akelia. I'm Baron. You're an initiate in the Tempurian faith, eh? I didn't realize the Lord of Battle was so popular here. Akelia. Tempest is revered a great deal by the barbarian tribes up here. They call him Tempos. We immigrants see a lot of conflict and violence in these parts, and people want to make sense out of it all. Barbarian tribes? How do they feel about the 10 towns being here? Akelia. It changes from season to season, from year to year, like all things. They are mistrustful of us immigrants and often view our settlements here as an intrusion on their land. Sometimes they trade with us, sometimes they war with us. Bah, some civilized nation should come up here and smash the life out of these impudent barbarians. How do they expect progress to be made? By sitting on the tundra and beating on a stupid drum? Kalia. That is exceptionally rude. We are different from the barbarians, but they are honorable people who brave extremely harsh conditions and live proud lives. I do not believe we have anything more to discuss. Good day. Alright.
What now? So that's how it is.
Judgment on the barbarians. Let's talk to Everard.
Hrothgar mentioned there were strangers in town. What is it you want?
I am Baron. Are you the high priest of this temple?
Yes, I am Everard. Everard of Tempest, battle priest of the Lord of Battles. What brings you here?
Tempest is the god of war, is he not?
War is but one of Tempest's aspects. Warriors, true warriors, worship him as well.
You carried the scars of war, Everard. Were you wounded in battle?
These eyes have seen battle, yes. And my skin bears the mark of swords and axes. That was long ago. Now my place is here.
Why would you leave battle behind?
Because there are many ways one may serve one's god. I am of the Order of the Broken Blade. My duty is to watch this place.
Order of the Broken Blade.
Yes, were warriors. Wounded in battle, our injuries now keep us far from the front lines. Still, we are fit to guard holy sites to our Lord. It is sacred to Tempus, yes. It marks the field where the barbarian Jared gave up his life ages ago. He lies encased in stone beneath this temple.
What happened?
Jared was a shaman who lived long ago. He brought unity to the northern tribes and led them to victory against the army of Arachon, at the cost of his life.
How did he die?
Once Arachon saw his army routed by Jared and the northern tribes, he sought to bring the Hells to his aid. Arachon opened a gate to the lower plains.
He brought demons to the battlefield? The northern tribes would have been destroyed.
I do not believe that. Jared did. It is said that Tempus himself appeared to Jared upon the battlefield, and Jared took that as a sign.
Sign to do what?
Jared believed Tempus was calling him to sacrifice himself for his people to ensure victory. And so he cast his body into the portal, his blood fusing it to stone. It lies entombed beneath the temple to this day.
You sound like you don't agree with Jared's choice.
Jared had no need to sacrifice himself. Tempus's appearance was a test of faith, proof Jared's people had already won the field that day. Jared failed his god and died a coward's death.
Are you sure his death was in vain? Jared did seal...
One dies for Tempus with a blade in one's hand, not by martyring oneself within the embrace of infernal magics. Jared's duty was to stand with his comrades, not cast himself to his death when the field was already theirs.
His sacrifice may have prevented other deaths to Everard.
Sacrifice? Let me say this of sacrifice, young one, then we shall speak of this no more. Sacrifice is a death that has meaning. When it is in vain, it is not sacrifice. It is a waste. That is the lesson of Jared's stone.
All right. And this stone is buried beneath the temple.
Aye, a great stone disk that holds Jared's corpse for eternity. And so I watch and guard it in Tempus's name.
I see. I had some other questions I wish to ask you.
You are free to ask, traveler. I promise no answers.
Do you know anything about the expedition Hrothgar is putting together?
I have heard of it, yes. A messenger from Kuldahar visited the temple not long ago, and it has spurred Hrothgar to see what is happening in the north.
A messenger?
Yes, a man from Kuldahar found his way to our door, and he was dead by morning. He claimed he was a messenger from the Archdruid of Kuldahar. The man spoke of disturbances in Kuldahar. His wounds prevented me from making any sense of his words. Perhaps Hrothgar understood more than I, for he's preparing an expedition.
Sorry about that. I was muting myself. Your journal has been updated. Everard, the head priest of Tempus in East Haven, confirmed there was a messenger from the northern town of Kuldahar that came to the Temple of Tempus and died shortly after his arrival. Before his death, the messenger spoke of a great disturbance in Kuldahar and asked the people of East Haven for help. Apparently, Hrothgar is organizing an expedition to Kuldahar to investigate the matter. Are you going on this expedition?
No, for my place is here. Were I invited, I would still not go. My injuries would only slow the expedition.
I see. I had some other questions I want to ask
you. You are free to ask, traveler. I promise no answers.
What's that glyph-covered door beneath the statue?
The door leads beneath the temple to the site of Jared's stone. It was sealed with glyphs of Tempest to prevent entry long ago. You are free to ask, traveler. I promise no answers.
Okay, I think we've basically exhausted what we could talk about with Everard. Let's see. We'll open up our journal and take a look at what we... Right. There's our journal. There we go. We met with the local priest of Tempest, Everard, and we heard the tale of Gerard's Stone. It tells the tale of a barbarian shaman that sacrificed himself to seal a demon's portal that lies buried beneath the temple. Strangely enough, Everard seemed to have contempt for Jared and his sacrifice. I have the feeling that Everard is going to have
Like an arrow
to play later in this story.
good as gold.
Right back to looting this place. Very last copper we can get. Look at this. We got something here.
Good as gold.
Look at that.
Yeah?
Oops, it is. Yep.
Good as gold.
Container up again. If we can. There we go. Alright.
Me, good as gold.
Little spear.
So that's how it is.
Every little thing helps at this level.
Good as gold.
Let's see what we have here. An empty house. Let's get out.
So that's how it is.
And with that, I think we are going to be paying a visit to Hrothgar, the expedition leader.
So that's how it is.
We are going to get whatever we can get from these containers. Yeah.
What
There
now?
goes our barbarian
Good as
lockpick.
gold.
Right. Great. What about this? Also locked. Open it up. Yes.
Eh?
Best lockpick
Like an arrow.
in the far north. Our barbarian Balrog. The bastard. Got a note here. Let's read this note. See what it has to say. Scribble note. If you're reading this note, then obviously you are a thief come to rob me of my hard-won riches. Sorry to disappoint you. Did you really think I would keep my valuables in such an obvious and unguarded place? Consider this note a warning. I do not care much for those who would poke their nose where it doesn't belong. And anyone caught practicing thievery in the town of Easthaven shall answer to me, Hrothgar. Oop. Okay.
Yeah? So
Notes on
that's
us.
how it is.
With Hrothgar notices that we attempted to...
Well
loot his
met,
find.
friend, and welcome to my home. Make yourselves comfortable, but try not to break anything. Many of these curiosities that you see lying about have sentimental value.
Where did you get all this stuff?
Oh, they're all remembrances of my adventuring days. Little trinkets and the like that I picked up here and there. More keepsakes than valuables, really. Leftovers from my days of fortune and glory.
Fortune and glory, eh? Looks to me like you've had more than your share of glory, if not fortune.
Oh, I've seen my share of fortune as well, rest assured. I've beheld more treasure than most kings, I'd wager. But it wasn't for coins that I fought and bled all those years. It was for something grander, more powerful than mere riches. Adventuring is something that is in your blood, not in your purse.
You're daft, I say. Why risk your neck when there's no coin to be made?
Indeed. Well then, this might interest you. I'm putting together an expedition of sorts, one which would surely provide opportunities for both fortune and glory. This is the business I wish to speak to you about.
Really? Tell me more about this expedition.
We've received word from Kaldahar, our neighbors to the south, that evil forces are stirring nearby in the spine of the World Mountains. I am organizing and leading a party from Easthaven south to Kaldahar Valley to investigate. You look to be capable enough. Perhaps you'd like to join us. What say you?
What sort of evil forces are we talking about?
I don't really know. The messenger wasn't too specific. I suppose if you want more details, you could ask old Everard over at the temple, but time's a-wasting. We need to get this expedition moving before the snows seal off the pass to Kaldahar. So what's it going to be? Are you in or out?
There's treasure to be had. We're in.
Excellent. Glad to have you on board. I plan to assemble the rest of the expedition and set out for Kuldahar within a few days. With storms brewing in the mountains, I'd rather we depart sooner. But there are matters that require my attention here about town.
What sort of matters? Perhaps we could help.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe you can help. Pomab, the local shopkeeper, has recently expressed concern over the rapidly thinning stock of his store. He's been complaining that the regular caravan from Caer Dineval is long overdue, and that if they don't arrive soon, he's sure to be out of business. Now, normally I take Pomab's whining with a grain of salt, but with heavy snows on the way, it would be best to make sure that caravan makes it through.
So what is it you want me to do?
I want you to find that caravan. Leave town by way of the South Bridge and scout the hills west of Loch Dinnershire, between East Haven and Caer Dineval. Caravans always stick close to the shoreline this time of year. Once you find it, see the caravan safely to East Haven. In the meantime, I'll assemble the rest of the expedition and make the final plans for our journey. Return here as quickly as you can. We must make for Kuldahar Pass while the weather is favorable. Good luck. Safe journey.
Farewell. All right. Hrothgar asked us to find a missing caravan out of Caer Dineval. The caravan was carrying valuable supplies intended for East Haven. Hrothgar suggested we take the South Bridge out of town and search for the tavern in the hills along the shores of Lake Dinnershire. We are to return to East Haven and to Hrothgar either with the caravan or with news of its mysterious fate.
Me?
All right.
Good as
What everyone
gold.
has been waiting for. Thank you for your patience. We are done investigating.
Good as
We're off
gold.
to butt kicking, as Minsk would put it from Baldur's Gate series. Minsk and Boo. But let us make sure that we are well equipped for our butt kicking for goodness. Let's go and sell some of the stuff that we have in our inventory.
Like an arrow.
Okay. Let's see here. We can sell the pearl. We can sell the white pellet. We can sell the spear. It's worthless. And it's the short bow too. So go ahead and sell that. We're up to 400. One gold. Let's take a look and see what we need. We need chainmail. I think for Ophelia, we need studded leather for you. So let's go.
What now? Good as gold.
To buy something. Let's go to Ophelia. And let's see. Yeah, she can equip chainmail, so she's good for that. And you. Oh well. If you want these skills, we should get studded leather. No heavier than studded leather for you. Let's forget these skills. Chainmail. We're down to 253. We can dump the arrows with you.
Eh?
And
Like an
let's
arrow.
see. We will get a composite longbow for Ophelia.
Yeah?
A bunch,
Good as gold.
bunch of arrows. All right. Put that there. Okay. Ophelia is well armed. Proficiencies, information. Oh. Where is proficiencies listed here? Composite longbow. Done. Scald. Kit description. Yep. I forget. Oh, there we go. Crossbow and longbow. Whoops. Forgot to pick up
Me?
a melee weapon for you.
Yes.
That's okay. Let's see. We can put the helm on you. And I think we're basically
Ready.
G to G. Good to go.
What now? So that's how it is.
Let's get out of here.
Like an arrow.
Okay, we are armed. We're ready to rock and roll. Time to leave East Haven and find out what exactly is going on. I forgot to explore this end of the map when I was doing my testing, but it looks like there is nothing to be found here. So back we go. What about this way? What do we have here? Yep, nothing. Alright. Time to traverse the hills next to East Haven in search of those caravans. Here we go. Alright, so we do want to make sure that Balrog has point. Let's go ahead and save the game. Save it as 3.
Yeah,
Force a habit.
good as gold.
There we go. Our first enemy, it's a wolf. I think we can handle this guy. Oh dear, my God, it's a lot of wolves. It's a lot of wolves. So let's see, what are we gonna do?
You have need of me?
We are
Me?
going to
Good as gold.
set up over here.
I am by
You
your
are going to
side.
cast your bless spell right now.
I'm here.
You are going to play your song,
Uh-huh.
and you are going to start whipping out
What
spear
now?
on these guys. Right. Okay. Time for you to go into rage.
Okay.
Time for you to poison up your weapon.
Yeah,
Okay. Here we go.
I'm here.
You just kind of chill. Well, actually, you don't need to chill. You can command that thing to lie down. Yeah, that looks good. Slept.
Yes?
Balrog does 20 slashing.
Me?
Ends that wolf. So we will assign these guys new targets.
I am
We'll
here.
throw Azalea into the fray.
You
We'll
want
throw
me?
Helga into the fray.
Let's spill some blood.
What's it to be?
All right. Helga takes care
Ready.
of one of the wolves.
And willing.
what now?
Just all,
Uh-huh.
with the
You have
exception
need
of
of me?
Fiona,
Okay.
we are all
Yes.
going to be healing the last one
Let's
here,
spill some blood.
and that takes care of the wolf.
Yeah? So that's
Great.
how it is.
Easy done. Go ahead and rest.
Me?
Why not?
So that's how it is.
To make sure we are fighting at full powers, and we want to
What
make
now?
sure
So
Balrog
that's how it is.
this roof here. One thing you do not
Okay.
want to do is get caught in an encounter out of formation. It's a good way to get
Me?
your
Like
more
an arrow.
vulnerable characters who it can kill. So we want to make sure that we are drawing aggro with our high hit point tanks. Off into the cave we go. Right into an encounter. So we got orcs to deal with here. Once
I
again,
am by your
I'm
side.
going to go and hit up this bless. We're gonna hold
What now?
poison weapon. To use rage. You know what? I think just for the sake of, we're gonna turn off autopause for end of round because that is proving to be a little disruptive. So here we
Hey, you need me?
go. Start singing with you.
Ready? Have at me!
Send in Balrog.
Okay.
Send in Baron.
I'm here.
And we will go ahead and get you sleeping someone.
Yes!
You're singing. Alright. Right. Help. Balrog. Dashed one. We'll turn him on to a new target. Blessed. And
You
we'll
want
send
me?
Helga into the fray now.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ready.
Baron took care of
And
his
willing.
target. We're down to one last target here.
Yes.
Alright. Send Balrog up to see what else is out there. Another orc, 2 orcs. Let's go back here. We don't want to get caught out of position. Great. Here come
Me?
the orcs. Let us go. And
What now?
I am here.
Yes.
What's it to be? I'm here.
move up
On
our
it.
scald so we continue to enjoy. Alright, Balrog
Eh?
took care of that dude.
Have at thee!
Care of this guy.
Let's
Great.
spill some blood.
Alright, Balrog took the hit. And he returned, well, Baron returned the favor and absolutely obliterated that orc.
Here I go.
26 points of damage. That takes care of that.
Yeah?
Great. Let's go loot these guys.
Me?
Let's
So
ride.
that's how it is.
Come back here. And rest. Rest.
What now?
Okay. Let's go ahead and save.
Hey, you need me?
Sing.
Hey?
Oh. Uh-huh. Gameplay. Rest until healed. There we go. We will rest again. And let's see what's going to happen here. Oh dear. Oh dear. We have to take care of these guys right away. Alright, that worked.
Ready?
So, set
With
this
thee!
move here.
Right!
Yeah?
The rest of
have
the
need
party,
of
we're
me?
just gonna dive
Whatever
right
you
in
say.
and take care of these dudes. Okay,
Too bad for me.
alright. Business is done. Baron is
Me?
victorious for
So that's how it is.
rest. Well, maybe rest outside the camp. Yeah, that would be a little easier. Yep,
What now?
worked.
So that's how it is.
All nice and healed up.
Yes!
Singing again.
Hey?
Balrog can scout.
Like an arrow.
Well, actually, no.
Yeah?
We can dive right in.
So that's how it is.
Okay. Here comes the combat encounter. And what we are looking for is the shaman. So we're going to go ahead.
Me? Good as gold.
We are going to go ahead.
What now?
Indeed.
Start.
Like an arrow. Hey?
Here's what we're going to do.
Good as gold.
Glass back here. I don't see the shaman for some reason. So,
No small
got
task.
your bless. And we are going to whip out your rage,
Yeah?
poison your blade, and
Ready?
we are going to sit.
Done.
Helga, you got to put him down right now. So we're going to work on that.
Me?
Baron, you're going to hold the fort here. Okay. Shaman has been slept before you cast a spell. Exactly what we want.
Uh-huh. Here I go.
Yeah, why not? You go ahead and do your thing. You can sleep these dudes here. Bless didn't quite hit
What's it to be?
the way that we wanted, but that's okay.
Done.
We'll get you into combat against Ogre Elite.
My pleasure.
I'm here. Here I go.
Scald up. Alright, we just shish kebabbed that shaman. Great. Turn
What now?
the Orc Elite. Shooters over there. And that's a bit of a tricky shot. But why don't
Here I go.
use your spell since okay. Good stuff there. have any orc elites? No, we do not. So you
Yeah.
guys can go ahead.
Me? Good as gold.
We'll
I
put
see.
2 against 2.
You have need of me?
I see.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Balrog
Ready.
takes a hit. You're in place for your spell. Let's go ahead. Work. Let's see. Balrog took care of this target here.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm here.
What now?
I see.
I am by your side.
I
Hey?
see. Great.
Yeah?
All right.
You want me?
Go ahead and start taking care of
Me?
the stragglers here.
Half the loot is mine.
That color sprite did a good job up there. Took care of the archers.
What now? Soon sleep with the dead.
All right.
Hey? So
That took
that's
care of
how it
that.
is.
Oh yeah, you're full up. So. Great.
Yeah?
Oh,
Half the loot is mine.
good job. That guy was still alive.
Me? Like an arrow.
Okay, go ahead. Loot this. Whatever's inside. You're full.
Yes. As you wish.
You take that stuff there.
What now? Good as gold.
And since we are not messing around, we'll go ahead and save and exit the cave for another quick rest. Get back our resources and then plunge back in. Because that is not the hardest thing
Good as gold.
by any measure in that
Hey?
cave.
Good as gold. So that's how it is.
Go back in and seek out that encounter. I think we're going to be facing down, I think, 2 ogres and a gaggle of orcs. So that's going to be pretty intense. That's 1 orc. Let's get him out here. Come on. Come on, little orky. Okay, there we go.
Yeah?
I am here.
All these guys
Ready
for their butt kicking.
and willing.
And let's go ahead and take care of these orcs. Yep. All right.
You have need of me?
Me?
There you
Like an arrow.
go. Easily done. Do it
What now?
here.
So that's how it is.
All right, I think the ogres are down this corridor here. So we will send in Balrog.
Hey? Good as
Plenty of
gold.
arrows.
Yeah?
I am by your side.
Yes.
What's it to be?
Let's take care of. We'll send in the whole troop. This. Just mob up. Take care of these guys. They're sheer
Half the
volume
loot is
attacks.
mine.
And that takes
Yes.
care of that.
Me? So that's how it is.
Let's push deeper into the cave now. Deeper. Deeper. More coming. Let's back up.
What now?
I am here.
I'm here.
Archer. No problem. There we go. And this time they all seem to kind of get through here.
Hey?
Okay, so we will turn on poison. We will turn on rage.
You have need of me?
Cast bless.
You want me?
You will cast command. Why not?
Ready?
You will
Of
get
course.
Okay, we got. I don't want to lose
Yeah.
track of what I'm doing here. We're gonna push in with those guys.
Ready and
Helga
willing.
there.
Of course.
Okay, we are in a good spot with Seth. Seth landed that color spread like a boss. And that ogre went to pieces, which is what we want.
Me?
That guy is going somewhere he should not.
I am by your side.
We will go ahead
Yes.
and take care of that.
What's it to be?
You'll soon sleep with the dead.
Alright, let's go ahead and do something here with graphics. Let's see. What are we looking for? Yeah, we want the 2-hit rolls. No cosmetic attacks. Classic selection circuits. Okay. There we go. Alright.
What
Let's
now?
work our way down.
Yes.
Take care of
Whatever you say.
Balrog lands.
You'll
Your
soon
doom is at
sleep
hand.
with the dead.
Balrog's 28 points of damage. Finally, 13 points of damage.
I am here.
Hey, you need me?
Hey? So that's how it is.
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Like an arrow.
Right, so that encounter, I guess, might have a chance of having 2 ogres. Last time I fought it, it did. Okay, I've already read that note. We picked up a second note, so we're going to look for that guy. Where did that note end up? There it is. The Caravan Contract. This wrinkled piece of parchment appears to be a written contract of sorts. Balin, deliver these 5 crates of supplies to the Emporium in East Haven. Make sure to get a fair price from that unscrupulous Kalashite weasel, Pomab. Use the profit to acquire 3 barrels of uncarved scrimshaw from Gasper's warehouse there in East Haven. Return to Caradenaville with the 3 barrels and you'll have your agreed upon payment. Keep your eyes to the tundra. There have been reports of orcs in the hills outside of East Haven. Might be wise to use your advance payment to hire on some extra caravan guards. Safe journeys, Loomis Galloway of Caradenaville. Alright. Well,
Me?
looks like
What now?
that caravan did not
So
use the
that's
bonus
how
to
it
hire
is.
some extra guards. They should have. Okay,
I'm here. Right.
go ahead and use chest. Some of these chests have a random chance of
Like an arrow.
magic items of some sort, so we're not going to tear our hair out looking for an optimal loot table. What those chests will have is what we will take. Straggler there, no problem. Farm up and just wail on this little dude. Wow. There we go. Turn
Yeah.
off cosmetic attacks.
Like an arrow.
There we go. We have a level up. Let's go ahead and save. Go ahead and save here. And
Indeed.
let's hope for a good roll. 9. Okay. We are blessed by Timora.
Me, good as
Truly, I was
gold.
expecting like a 1 or a 2. So, very happy with these hit point rolls. We are not quite done here. There's still a little bit more to do.
What now? Like an arrow.
Okay, go ahead and rest.
Eh? Like an arrow. Good as gold.
Right, nice and recharged. Balrog will lead the way. We do not need to worry about traps just yet, so I can be a little reckless, but elsewhere in the game, we will have our thief scout ahead and make sure that we are not running over any traps. We go dungeon spelunking. Not good. Do not want to lead with Seth. He is a delicate flower.
Yeah?
So we'll go ahead and attack.
Hey, you need me? Here I go.
Force north.
Me?
Ready. Yes!
What now? Like an arrow.
Okay. Right. Problem.
You want a
Make peace
taste of
with your
this?
gods.
I'm here. On it.
Eh?
Are you ready for me?
There's really no need to micromanage 3 orcs. Just about them. As we are doing here,
Done.
Yeah? Good as gold.
speaking of,
My
look at
pleasure.
that. Look
Right.
at that. I think we got a lucky loot roll here. Let's see if our bard can figure out what this is. Oh, got a full inventory. Let's go ahead and give you the belt. And you the boots. Not identified. Not enough lore to figure out what it is just yet.
Me?
That's okay. That is
So
A-okay.
that's how it is. What now?
I look forward to finding out what kind of goodie.
Eh? Good
Yeah.
as gold.
I think this is the last readout. There's another orc shaman here.
Yes.
We want to get rid of him right away. Command from
No
Helga.
small task.
Berserk from you.
Yeah.
Brain Rage. You can bloodthirster while you're far away.
So that's
Hey, you need me?
Singing.
me?
Smash.
What now?
Some poison weapon.
Done.
You know what? Yeah, I want to land that before this guy does his thing. Good. Double sleep. No
Yes,
problemo.
on it.
Okay, we got cursed. That's no problem. We can live with being cursed.
I see.
You go ahead and sleep.
I'm
you
here.
again.
Eh?
Good job, Baron. There we go. All right. My goodness.
Yeah?
Let's go ahead and
You
take
have
care of
You
this
want me?
What's it to
guy
be?
here.
Are you ready for me?
Okay. And with
Ready.
that, we
And
cleared out this
Me?
cave.
Good as gold.
I don't think anywhere else we can explore. Yep, it has been decimated. Okay. The mystery of the caravan has been solved. They were waylaid by these orcs, and their cargo was seized, and the crew put to the sword. Like these orcs are not known to be the most reasonable raiders. So we should go and report back our findings to Hrothgar. But
What
that
now?
will have to
So
wait
that's
for
how
another
it is.
episode. Thank you again for joining me on my
Hey?
Icewind Dale Let's Play. If you like what you've seen here,
Yeah?
please do like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any thoughts about
Me?
what's happening in this Let's Play or suggestions for me, please do leave a comment. Thank you very much. Once again, this has been DM Wyvern, and I look forward to seeing you back here in episode 3.